With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Right to the air is Jackson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards.
Absolutely love the play design here. Two receivers on each side with the outside guy running a short hitch. The inside guy a deep corner. And how about the quarterback? That little shoulder fake like he's throwing the hitch. Then he comes up and throws a deep corner route. This time for big effect. And it pays off for the first down.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Henry. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
4th down, here's Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone.
That should be more than fucking 3 yards. That's
safety
crazy
Blankenship.
as fuck.
He got in there and stopped him for a loss on the play.
What? No. Jesus Christ,
Here's Jackson.
Ha ha!
Caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Oh, that's crazy.
But not before they're inside the 25.
That's crazy as fuck.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Jalen Carter working his way back behind the line of scrimmage and dropping him for a loss. Now it's Jackson.
Nope.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away.
I should have let that shit bounce. I'm sorry about that.
Fighting his way through contact. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Second down and 3. Dotson in motion right. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 35 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens 3.
Now after the
shit,
touchdown,
my
here's
bad.
Elliott on to kick it away.
I'll pause it. When you get down. Alright.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right?
And I hope that your day is going super blessed and that it's a lot of fucking circles in here, if you know what I mean. But and I hope that your day is. Baby, I see you working hard. Wanna let you know, I'll let you know that I admire what you do.
Bro has never seen the field again after this. The return starts out so great. Okay, juke, hurdle, and got
I haven't felt bloated in over a year. If you're adding
All right.
Yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points.
Nigga, give me. Oh my God. This is crazy. Oh, this is crazy. Oh, that is crazy.
Wow. The ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Running left, it's Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Jackson.
I'll get that.
The pressure right.
Oh my God.
This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 43. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I could have swatted that shit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. To throw is Jackson.
Come on, are they serious, bro? They're going to let him throw that shit.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Nolan Smith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's all I like to say, fellas.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Watch the out route. Watch the out route.
Jackson now. Flush to his right.
Out of bounds.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. In motion left, Bateman. They go play action with Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Jackson's going to keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 6. In motion left goes a tight end. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson rolling to his left.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, coach? Nigga, bro.
Touchdown Ravens.
That's crazy.
On the touchdown pass.
Crazy.
And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
He sat there watching nigga pass the ball.
Tucker with the extra point.
Crazy.
And the lead is now 10-7.
All right, cool. What you doing?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Come on, man. If this motherfucker don't snap this motherfucking ball.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on,
This one's
man.
incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one complete down the field.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Philadelphia.
Big boy.
Dallas Goedert,
That's what you call a big boy.
58 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just
And Jizzle, I know you seen that. I know you seen that.
So let's
With
go
the
get
big,
it
with the
fast.
big white boy
Let's
tight
go ahead and
end.
throw the ball
In a run.
downfield and get our own 6
A
points.
huge chunk play to regain that
Oh,
lead.
no. I left too much time on the clock, though. I get bought out.
Now after the
could fail.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there? Almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say,
Nope.
It's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Come on.
Looking for Andrews, but
Run,
this is
nigga.
intercepted. Chauncey
Run, nigga.
Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react
Come on, man.
and make a play
Motion,
on the
motion,
football,
motion.
and they take one of those
Thank
away.
you. Thank you. Don't go to the cover 3. Don't go to the cover 3.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one downfield for Dotson.
This motherfucker underthrew the nigga, bro. Like he. Oh my god, bro. Right, that shit annoying, bro. This nigga don't got no arm on him.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
He'll buy some time right.
If you don't catch this nigga, bro, what the fuck? Give me that.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god.
And he
Damn.
down on what will be the final
God
of this first
damn.
half.
Oh fuck.
So we've hit intermission. It's
Yeah, that's the
halftime.
clip. Oh
This is the
my
NFL,
goodness.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are
Oh,
ready for quarter
shit.
number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half.
That's my bad. Oh, stay up. Okay. Well, I'll take it.
Throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
No.
Short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. In motion to tight end.
That just means you're uncovered.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard.
Oh, cut the shit.
Out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
Got it.
But when it's
Got
4th
that
and inches, shouldn't you pick
Got
up
it.
the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it?
Yes,
I mean, if you can't get inches, right?
Just like in
why
real
are you
life.
playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Come on, man. That's my big white boy. You ain't doing none of that, nigga, man.
Dotson in motion right. Hurts. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's how you catch that.
15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts.
First down.
Yeah, he's got it.
Oh, you got to get in there. Hey, Jay, what you doing?
2nd and goal.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he wasn't able to do much with it.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
First down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Come on.
About a half yard from the end zone.
Touchdown.
3rd and goal.
Let me go ahead and get that.
On
Touchdown.
the sneak, it's Hurts. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out as his guys are able to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Let's go ahead and get this ball right back. Let's go.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Hey, bro!
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
EA Sports.
DC,
Second and a couple. Here's Jackson to throw.
Thank you.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
Here's Hurts to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now back to throw.
I shouldn't have
And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game.
That nigga wasn't even going to make it over there. He wasn't even going to make it over there. That's
Striping down to the 47-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Hey, Silver.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
Oh my God, bro. If y'all don't let me get that fucking ball off, bro. Like, come on, man.
That one before he wanted to. He was right
Nigga,
up in
light
his
the
grill.
fuck
I think he was
up,
a dentist
man.
there without a license, don't you?
Shit crazy,
Just
man.
not enough time for the play to
Trying to get
develop.
that
Just
big
lucky
off,
it wasn't a
dog.
fumble, really.
Well,
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Bro, motion this nigga.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, 73.
Snap the fucking ball, bitch.
Back to throw again.
One-handed.
Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Appreciate it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute.
Oh, he's wide open. Oh, no.
And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Woo! Quinton is making plays. Oh! Make another one. He's making plays.
Take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me
making
because
plays.
we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Oh, nigga. Oh, my God. I mean, oh, I can do that? Oh, that's hard. Let me see if that shit really works. Snap it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That's hard. That's hard. Yep. Oh, I just figured some shit out. Oh, that's
And
hard.
he gets this one just shy of the
Oh, that's
35
hard.
to the 34. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of
actually did it, too.
26 and
Okay.
also a first down.
Got me a little, you dig, okay?
Back to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks
You
the
gotta
ball
catch that
away and it
motherfucker.
falls
You
incomplete.
gotta float that bitch,
They've
Jalen.
been aggressive, airing it out all game
Gotta
long,
just
and no better
throw that
evidence
bitch
than those
over the
last 2
niggas,
snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though. 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
These niggas' animations take fucking forever, but I should become my life, man.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
Oh, get that motherfucker. Oh.
Now the ball's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost up.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You see, bro, I that nigga, bro, with my wide receiver. That is crazy.
These guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That is crazy.
The extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
That nigga said, nigga, that's my boy. Give me that. Hell no.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
That nigga just did right there.
Oh,
okay.
Reverse here. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation.
Oh, shit.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
You suck, man.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
You know, I play one team
The Eagles offense set to begin the next drive. CD, this is the ideal situation, the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful. They've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
You know? It's not a problemo at all, you know?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. Down to the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jahan Dotson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Eagles up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And here's Rodgers on the return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit 000. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Oh, they try a lateral.
Don't take it. Oh,
don't take it. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching.
Huh? Alright. You ain't on. Yeah, no, you good.
Go get him, son. Go get him, son. Go get him. Everybody needs it.
Close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a G. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a G.
I cannot. Okay. And why? Watch the beat. It's going up. I don't see it. I don't think it's working. Oh, yeah, it's working. Yeah.
I'm here. Behind you, look. Behind you.
Stream MG.